Hi guys, welcome back to another Vienna video. Vienna has been named the world's most livable city multiple times for a reason. Its clean streets, its reliable public transportation system, and its amazing high social security standards make it a great place to live. However, being located in the heart of Europe and having produced some architectural masterpieces over the last centuries makes it a beautiful spot and attracts thousands of tourists every year. Living in Vienna for decades now, we have come across a couple of tourists, and hearing their experiences inspired us to highlight some of the things they might have done differently with you guys. For everyone who is new to our channel, we are Kati and Purya, and we've been living in Vienna for almost all our lives. With that being said, let's kick it off and explore some of the mistakes you can avoid when visiting Vienna for the first time. Number 1. Forgetting about cash. When traveling to the heart of Europe, many tourists assume that they're visiting a modern and cash-free city. But once arrived at the Vienna International Airport, where they need to insert coins to get a luggage trolley, tourists quickly realize that they should carry some cash. Many Austrians still prefer cash over card payments. One of the main reasons are the high transaction costs of card payments, which results in many vendors rejecting cards for smaller purchases. Even if a restaurant accepts card payments for your meal, most of the time you're not able to tip the waiter by card. So, when you're traveling in Austria, make sure you carry cash with you. It's even more extreme in the outskirts of Vienna. In some places, you might have to take a long walk just to find the next ATM. Talking about long walks brings us to our mistake number 2. Wrong shoes. Vienna's most famous streets are not made for high heels or slippery flip-flops. Vienna's city center is full of paving stones, which makes it really uncomfortable to walk on if you don't wear appropriate footwear. During the cold months, enjoying a walk on some of these streets can quickly turn into a bad, slippery experience if you don't wear the right shoes. Exploring Vienna city center by foot is a must-do, which makes it even more important to wear comfortable shoes to be able to cover longer walking distances and enjoy the beautiful architecture and the city vibes. However, make sure you select the right day to enjoy Vienna city center. Which brings us to number 3, Sundays. If you're traveling from a metropolitan city to Vienna, you might be surprised how serious Austrians take their Sundays. Almost all shops and many restaurants are closed on Sundays, which turns the normal, vibrant, crowded city center into an abandoned city. If you're planning to schedule your shopping day for a Sunday, be assured that it will be a very cheap shopping Sunday. Sundays in Austria are mostly dedicated to outdoor activities and catching up with friends and families. However, sightseeing spots like museums and castles are normally open on Sundays. So make sure you check their opening before planning your visit. When planning your sightseeing activities, one spot needs special attention. Therefore, check out our number 4, South Tower of the St. Stephen's Cathedral. When visiting the St. Stephen's Cathedral, many tourists feel obliged to climb up the towers, which is legit, but be aware that there are 2 ways to get to the top. If you don't do your research, take a 50-50 chance you might be climbing up the South Tower of the Cathedral, which is only accessible via a very tight staircase and around 350 stairs. Once arrived at the top, you will be surprised how limited the view is. You have to share some small windows with many other tourists to enjoy the beautiful skyline of Vienna. If you like the experience of walking up a tight staircase, it's definitely an experience we don't want you to miss. But we would recommend you to visit the North Tower instead. There is an elevator and you can get great panoramic view of the Vienna skyline, and it's also a great spot to appreciate the details which went into building the St. Stephen's Cathedral. However, if you still prefer walking up the stairs, make sure to stay hydrated, which brings us to our number 5, buying water. Many tourists visiting Vienna don't think about it and end up buying bottles of water throughout their whole trip. But here's a money saver. Vienna has one of the best tap waters in the world. You can drink from every tap and it's going to be refreshing and also healthy. If you forgot your water bottle, buy a high quality water bottle once and then fill it up as you go. During warmer months, you will find tap water almost everywhere in public places. During winter months, it's slightly more challenging, but still plenty of possibilities to fill up your water bottle. So save some money and your environment by not buying bottled water in Vienna. Another money-saving and environmental-friendly advice is our point number 6. Renting a car in Vienna. Vienna has one of the best public transportation systems in the world and it's super affordable. For around 17 euros, you get a weekly card which gives you unlimited access to Vienna's public transportation system and operates 24 hours on weekends. During the week, you can rely on it from 5 a.m. till midnight. Vienna has 23 districts and recently all of them turned into paid parking zones, where an hour of parking costs 2.20 euros. However, parking on weekends is free. So if you're planning a sightseeing trip to Vienna, you definitely don't need a car to explore the city. However, if you want to explore outskirts and remote areas, a car might save you a lot of time and make traveling slightly more comfortable. Vienna has started to implement many different shared mobility services like car sharing services, bike sharing services, or even e-scooters. All of these are great alternatives to public transportation and help you get around the city fast and affordably. Moving on to our last point, which is missing out on restaurant discounts. Vienna is already a well-known tourist destination and attracts around 7 million tourists per year. This popularity has also an impact on Vienna's food scene. Vienna is continuing to transform into a foodie city with great ice cream, coffee and pizza scene. But there is more on the horizon and tourists are often confronted with this huge amount of amazing rated restaurants. What we always recommend to tourists is to make sure to check for restaurant discounts. The best website to do this is TheFork.com. It's not only booking you a table at one of the restaurants listed, but also giving you up to 50% on your final bill, which is amazing and might save you a lot of money and headache to search for a suitable restaurant. So plan ahead and book your restaurant visits in advance. It's definitely worth it. So guys, we have reached the end of this video, and if you found it helpful, please like this video and subscribe to our channel and let us know in the comments below which mistakes you have experienced while traveling around the world. See you guys in the next video. Bye!